Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Monday market webcast. All right, so it's been a minute since we've talked. Last week, nice steady down move, a lot of volatility, a lot more of a psychological market than it was a technical market, and wars will tend to do that. I'll be very honest. When things get this volatile, when things get this way, my focus really goes to our subscribers in the chat room. We had a fantastic week yesterday, one of the biggest weeks since March of 2020, and my focus was really there, and we kept it there. So it's a lot of it is a byproduct of the volatility, but when we are trading as much as we are, and trying to manage things and do things like that, sometimes the webcast will go by the wayside, and maybe that's me getting a little bit too hyper focused, but my focus is always first and foremost on the subscribers, and we're coming off a 400 handle week, so I'll take it. As we go into this week is actually more important than last week. They take it down. They deal with the third standard deviation lower band. They take out this low from 12. So they go do the 4101 back on the 24th on Thursday. Okay, a bounce was certainly going to come. It's way out of the lane. It needs to bounce, and they do. They take it back up and they try to convert the 9-day. And the ultimate delineator is always the daily midband, right? Didn't quite get there. So we punched out up around the weekly pivot right into the close on Friday, up in that 83 area. We told ourselves there's no way we were holding anything long, short into this weekend. There's just way too much going on. And what you got was you got the big gap down Sunday night. Now, okay, so they gap it down. Very exciting. Down 2%. Here you go. Okay, and what do they do after that? Really not much. Okay, it's just been kind of a grind to the upside. It's been dealing with the hourly mid-band back and forth literally for the last 7 hours. You got the new weekly pivot at 42.91.17. So as we head into today, the 9-day again becomes very important. Can they close above the 9-day? Can they convert the weekly pivot to resistance and break the gap down low at 42.51? If they break the gap down low, the only thing you've really got are these couple little way stations at the hourly mid-band. You got this one here, 27.5. You got this one here, 41.55. And at that point, you're going to go down here and you're going to take a look. I've said this for years. When you make big lows like this, and you do big ramps off of these big lows, so you're talking about 370 handles in the course of a couple of sessions, it's not unusual to come back and test them. Now, what I said at the very start was, this is a psychological, news-driven, news bomb, no pun intended, market. It is being led around by the nose, by the headlines. Don't con yourself into one of these, well, it's all comes out in price. It's all about tech. Normally, okay. Although I still think that's a little extreme. This market, no. This market is, what's the next news? What's it going to do? How's it going to be spun? So, I've been saying to everybody in the room last couple of weeks, take your profits, respect your risk, don't get cute, no mental stops, no walking away from anything without a stop. Don't mess around with weekends, holding stuff, and kind of hoping it still keeps going in your direction. Ask anybody that was like, yeah, I'm going to keep that runner. I'm going to keep that long runner at 80. It'll be okay. Really, was it okay? I don't think it was. That's probably down 2% at 6:01 in 2 seconds. Probably not okay. You probably got jumped there. Don't put yourself in a position to make a mistake. There's plenty of volatility. Don't get greedy. Take your profits, move your runners along, and go on to the next opportunity. So, it was one of these nights I got stopped out. Where was it? Here? I got stopped out. I took a 100 handle runner before I went to bed, and I'm like, okay. And then I wake up and it does the big one down, and so we left 60, 70, 80 handles on the table. And that's okay, because in this kind of a tape, you are not going to get every inch of this tape. You don't need to. Don't tell yourself you have to. You set unreasonable expectations for yourself. And even though you're doing really well, you feel like you're not, which is just complete bullshit. If you're making money in this tape, one way or the other, you're doing better than 99% of people out there. You really are. You really are. Most people are, they've got God knows what, and they've got, they're holding it, and they're, they're all in it together, and they're just getting run out of whatever the hell they've been, buying and talking junk about for the last year. Because they don't take profits, because they don't respect risk. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. Okay? Take your profits, respect your risk, hard stops, hard profit stops, move on to the next opportunity. Don't set ridiculous expectations for yourself. That's the best advice I can give you right now. And don't try to get cute trying to guess what the next news bomb is going to do. Take it as you see it. Understand that it's being led around by the news, not by the technicals right now. That'll all change. We'll get back to talking about this, that, and the other thing. And still, look, the weekly pivot's important today. The hourly mid-band's important. The 9-day's important. But some great big headline is not going to not be a headline because, we're bumping our head on the 9-day right now. No, it doesn't care. And you have to just give that whole reality a great big bear hug. And you will be able to deal with this tape a lot better for what it is. All right, so I hope people are doing well. We've had a lot of new people in the room, which always happens with the volatility. I'd love to see it. So come join us. Come learn how to do this stuff. Stick around and really learn how to trade this stuff the right way, whatever the environment. We would love to have you. All right, that's all I've got. Fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care, trade them well. I will catch everybody tomorrow.